Hey there, hey there, it's me, Lumiere. How are you? Welcome to the Lumiere channel. Today I will be doing air reading for the week. This is for the week of 18th to the 25th, Sunday to Sunday. Um, so essentially, what this is going to be like, let me explain this to you before you just start watching. You can share this with your air friends as well if you'd like. This is going to cover a couple of things. Some of it's going to be a little bit confusing, so let me explain it before you are confused. I'm going to be doing just a general air energy or guidance rather for this week, and then I'm going to do Happy Thanksgiving. It's Thanksgiving in the U.S., so I'm going to be doing a Thanksgiving reading, kind of guidance for that. I'm feeling like I'm going to do probably pick a card just on that specifically. Um, in its way, kind of, sort of. So there's going to be that as well, but it's just a general one for air signs. Um, Hopefully just air signs and not like air sign kings and queens. And there will be a love guidance for air sign kings and air sign queens, and possibly a money guidance for air sign kings and air sign queens. So there's quite a bit here. Also, I want to say that um, sometimes we can be in our, masculine energy, and sometimes we can be in our feminine energy, whether or not your genitalia corresponds to that specific thing, or whether or not your mental state, it we shift sometimes. I feel like if you are a queen, if you identify as a queen, it's probably going to be as a queen. If you are a lady, um, that's probably your safe bet is to watch the queen. But it might be beneficial to also watch the king reading to see if that also resonates for you. But um, I just want to say that. And also, if you're a king, you may be resonating also with the queen energy, more so than the king energy. So it's just food for thought, okay? And I'd like to invite you to suspend your judgment on who you think what could be, what could this, that, and the other. Obviously, that's how things can sometimes resonate, but because this is sort of guidance for the coming week ahead, things haven't happened yet that you are just not even in the scope or realm of believing that it could be. And then you watch it back, let's say on the 27th, and you're like, oh shit, that did actually happen in the way that it sort of did. So, in any case, I just invite you to suspend your judgment. That's something really useful. Uh, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and read the general, just a general message. I'm going to hopefully keep this below 15 minutes, all that. A general message for air signs for the week of 18th through the 25th of November, please. General guidance for all air signs that watch this video, please, that are guided to watch this video. A general message. Cool, fuck yeah, new life. That's how I'm going to stop here. New life. New life. That's freaking awesome. And I see something on the bottom, but new life. I'm going to read this, and then we're going to keep it moving. I'm like holding myself to not go deeper. The general guidance this week for you, air sign, is new life. And that's about the birth of new ideas, growth, opportunities, a breath of fresh air, life renewing itself. I remember for October, air sign Libra was taking a break of sorts. So maybe this is you coming back refreshed. This is maybe you kind of embodying this refreshing energy, starting things anew. Thanksgiving week. Um, what happens? Who else is? No, that's not so far sign. Okay, feeling brand new, basically. Um, when spring awakens the world, joy and excitement can be felt all around and in your very core. Blossoms burst from trees overnight, birds return home and sing their glorious song, and nature is full of promise. Miracles beckon all of us. This is one of those times in your life when new ideas inspire you and new opportunities bring you hope for seeing your dreams come true. All is well in your world, and you have the energy you need to feel renewed. Allow your heart to fill with enthusiasm. Let your light shine, for this is a good time of good fortune. So come through. This week's going to be a time of good fortune, but I can't actually just leave it at that. Can you tell me a bit more? Okay. So this did some flippies. So it's almost like you'll be waking up to something that's rotten for you. You kind of be maybe leaving something that's been spoiled, something that's been rotten for you. You maybe be seeing some sort of truth about a certain situation, seeing the truth of it, seeing what it actually is, what it actually isn't, seeing it for what it is essentially, and looking at it with fresh eyes. I got these fresh eyes. Da, 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 da. My God, you're beautiful. This the fresh eyes is Andy Grammer singing about what his wife or something, how it's his wife, right? He's been with her for ages, or whatever. It's someone. If it's a wife, it's not someone that you met yesterday. So even the new outlook is when she leaves. She enters the bathroom looking like she just woke up, and exits the bathroom looking brand new. But she's not brand new. But he's looking at her with fresh eyes, being like, "Damn, you're beautiful. Like, how am I so lucky?" This is like that. It doesn't always necessarily mean new to your life. It could be kind of a reawakening or something, a revisit of something, not in a reconciliation type of way, but looking at something with fresher eyes, taking rose-colored glasses off or putting rose-colored glasses on. But this is nice. I like that. It's almost like shedding the glitter and looking at something for what it really is. And with yin here, yin energy is about allowing, yin energy is about receiving, yin energy is about being open and being graceful and being gentle. So for all air signs here, you're being called this week to be receptive, to allow and not to push for things necessarily, in general. Okay? Yeah. Not push for things in general, because things will take the time that they need to, and allow yourself to take the time that you need to move through what you need to move through. Cool. So, let us do, I wasn't even going to use this deck today. The next one is Thanksgiving guidance. So may I please have some guidance for air signs for this Thanksgiving season, this Thanksgiving week, with whatever kind of pops off. What is their guidance, please? It doesn't pop off. Just something for air signs for Thanksgiving, please. Thanksgiving for this week. Thanksgiving special. Nice. Okay, so again, you have the Fates. The card that came up before was the Magician's side of the wheel. I did not show it to you because I didn't really feel the need to. But this is some fate. So there's certain things that are just kind of not meant to happen necessarily, but things that are being set up for you. This is a really, I love this air sign. Like, this is nice. This week feels like it's going to be chill. It's going to be a good week. It's going to be a week where you're taking a back seat and just kind of relaxing and allowing things. I feel like you've had some sort of refresh. This Treasure Island here is like you're steadily, easily, smoothly going towards what's yours. Water is slow in its way. Water is turtles. Turtles are also quite slow, and in water they move a little bit faster, probs, because the water is helping move them. But in any case, this is going in a general direction towards something beautifully fated in its way. I kind of like that. I feel really chill about this energy. This is nice. Oh, thank God. Fuck. It feels like something is popping off for you, air sign. Seems like something good this way comes. Perhaps you've taken some sort of risk. Perhaps you're, again, returning from a journey. Returning from, some sort of something for you. Sorry. Returning from a certain mindset. There's some sort of like, not travel, like travel, yes, but also like even a mental, spiritual kind of travel, a type of journey that you go through. You know, when you watch movies, we learn from movies. We see certain perspectives that we wouldn't have otherwise seen, which is an experience. So maybe you are watching Fantastic Beasts this weekend. Come through. Um, in any case, with this making a choice here, I feel like it is another sort of travel from one state of being to the next, which reminds me of that new life. I don't know what this has to do with Thanksgiving. Maybe you, oh, you know what? Maybe you are traveling for Thanksgiving to see people, or you're not staying home for Thanksgiving. Okay, cool. If you are, just allow that fated thing to happen. Here, with making a choice, you may be making a choice to make some sort of move in Thanksgiving. So, this is you going somewhere for Thanksgiving, or you doing something different for Thanksgiving, or you doing something different from what you thought, or something that you've done before in the past, and even moving again from one state of mind to the other, allowing things to be what they need to be for them to be what they need to be. This is nice because I'm looking at this making a choice here. You may be making some sort of choice. Um, the lovers is what I see. The lovers is a choice. Also, it's the choice. What does that have to do with this? Making a pretty big choice. That might be low key. What I mean by that is sometimes spirit will whack you over the head and be like, "Bam! This is brand new." It's sort of like getting a new job, right? Is kind of like a big wham. And then sometimes it's those thoughts in the shower that are simple and that are small, right? Small, but actually are pretty big in terms of the trajectory of where your life is, in terms of like the essence that you're stepping into. Um, Okay, making a choice. That's fucking hilarious. That's awesome. Making a choice over something that maybe you've been of two minds about. Making a choice over something that you've been, um, again, on tumultuous over, kind of too much emotional, not too much, but a lot of kind of emotional attachment to taking a bit of a break. And actually, when I remember the weekend reading, it seems about right. That's great. Making a choice. So this, you are just literally making a choice. You're sort of no longer of two minds, or you're making it's, I want to say taking a risk. As the magician pops out, I want to say you're taking a risk, but it's almost like there's a bit of a regression here, but it's a regression where you pull back the arrow in order to let it go. Do you know what I mean? So here's why I say that. 1 plus 7 is 8. This is 9. The turtle's going towards the 8. This is going towards that. So the fates are sort of intermingled here. This is a 2, and then we go to the 1, which is the magician here. And then we have the 3 with the making a choice. So there's possibly a third option that pops up for you. But, you know what? I don't like how this happens. How I'm seeing this for you, it's almost like going back to go forward. For some of you, that might be a thing, but it's also maybe not regressing in a bad way. It seems like you're taking matters into your own hands by not taking matters into your own hands. It's almost like you're choosing to go with the flow, but not in a way that you're like, fuck it, but in a way that you are also like, fuck it. Does that make sense? No, it doesn't. How can I explain this? Again, let's go back to the shower. You're in the shower, you're thinking about your day, you're thinking about your life, you're thinking about, the things that you're trying to do, blah, blah, blah in life. And then you just kind of make that snap-ish decision where you're like, you know what? You shrug and you're like, okay, whatever. Where you're so exhausted that exhaustion actually brings you to where you needed to be. So this, in terms of Thanksgiving, could be you just letting things be and not trying to control everything. So if you're cooking, if you're working, if you're la 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 la, this is you sort of like accepting things as they are and letting fate take control. or letting bygones be bygones, at least for the Thanksgiving. Letting things be what they're going to be. Okay. Now, I am going to do his and hers. Okay. I'm going to do Kings first. So, hey Kings. Kings, I'm going to do your love guidance for this week. And then I'm going to do your like money guidance, or for the week. So, may I please have some love guidance I got these fresh as. Oops, you saw my panties. For air sign kings, please. Love guidance for air sign kings, please. Love guidance for air sign kings, please. It's Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Kings. For this week, please. You've been popping up lately. What's good? I can't tell if you're telling me something, as in like this is what you're gonna be doing, or this is like your guidance. For some air kings, they would be leaving a commitment to maybe philander with someone else. For some air kings, okay, there's that story where they're kind of dipping and enjoying someone else and leaving their commitment. For others, the general essence is essentially still sort of taking a break and forsaking commitments. This is taking a little bit of a vacation. This is finding joy elsewhere. This is getting drunk over Thanksgiving and maybe having some sort of tryst, maybe, for some of you. For others, for the majority, the essence essentially is you enjoying other things outside of your commitments in love or family. It's not something that is long-lasting. It's not something that is forever necessarily. It's a little bit of something. Like basically, you're giving crumbs to something. You're going to be. This is a going to be, isn't it? Like, if this is not what you're planning on doing, if this was guidance that was being shown here, it would be for you to take a little bit of a break and enjoy being where you're at with the people around you or the person around you that you care about and love. Kind of regardless of the circumstances, kind of putting things aside and enjoying them. Here's the thing, I just don't think that there's something really weird about this. For some of you, it's like, it speaks of overwhelm, right? Letting go of control, just like the readings prior. Letting go of control here with this make the effort in reverse and not doing so much towards your commitments, your actual commitments in love and family, and you kind of wandering off either mentally, emotionally, checking out a bit so you can enjoy. Like for the purposes, I swear, this is the weekend reading, for the purposes of you taking a break, right? Just letting things be and you taking a break. For some, this looks like going with your sort of like side person. If there is a side person, this looks like even maybe a breakup, and just going to have fun elsewhere. This could even be something of a slight argument in some ways, but then you going to still find some fun elsewhere, some sort of like vacation, but not with your bae, but then also with another bae for some of you. So there's a couple different stories here dealing with the same essence of you basically forsaking commitments to have fun elsewhere, to find a bit of joy elsewhere. Okay, so you, I suppose, putting your sticks down, putting your stick down, but also not necessarily going for a regular booty. What? Yeah, not necessarily. This is the Three of Cups and the Nine of Wands in reverse. Like, the thing is, the Nine of Wands in reverse, and I say this all the time, this is like the booty card. She's literally being like, hey, you fought so hard, soldier, come into my cave. I have a reward for you. And then this is the Three of Cups. This is celebrations. This is often, unfortunately, known as like the third party card. Because there's three people having a fucking party here. This took on a different meaning for me. This took on sort of celebrations and this, that, and the other. I mean, because that's what it is. Actually, I forgot what the other meaning was. I completely forgot. Totally had a conversation and forgot about that. Sorry. But it seems like you, not to say you stopped trying, but it's almost like someone's dipping out. Someone's dipping out. There's a story here where an air sign king is going to spend time with someone or something that makes him briefly happy to avoid sort of thing. So some air sign king may this is not telling me guidance here. This is telling me obviously things are still in flux, but this person wait, okay. Whoa. Strength. Okay, well, let's see. Oh, air sign kings. It's already been 23 minutes. What are we doing? Alright. Air sign kings, for some air sign kings are going to be leaving behind the essence of this. I love the predictive-y thing or whatever, is someone kind of leaving behind their commitments in a way that isn't permanent, in a way that is to spend time with the fluff, with the side, with the extra. I don't know where that lies, okay? For you, whether your extra is your main or your main is your extra, you know? But it's sort of, because this is confusing. This is almost like your extra, whatever is other, gives you joy that this commitment doesn't. So whatever that is, the thing that gives you joy, it's going to be giving you want it's see, this is not I don't know what the fuck. I'll pull some guidance cards for real because the romance angels and tarot, they be telling me things that I'm just like, I didn't ask for that. But they're like, no, Luce, we want to give you context. I'm like, I don't want context, I just want guidance. So it seems like air sign king will be taking a break from their commitments, taking a break from the things that they've been spending time with, or at least wanting to, and go to the place that makes them feel exalted. Go to the place that makes them feel like a big, strong man. You'll be going to a place that makes you feel good, a place that makes you feel, the place that makes you feel good and joyful and happy when you're with this person or with this environment, this situation, and that's going to be affecting your love life. Here we have the moon card, which is Pisces, so that's interesting. I know that message is for at least one person watching here. I don't do signs, but I do know the signs that I do know, and that's a Pisces. So again, which also tells me a secret. Someone who is a secret, someone who you may be intuitively drawn to, who makes you feel all these good things. And again, the moon is smiling to me. So there's that. What is air sign king's guidance, please, here with this story? Because you'll have to tell me what the fuck is going on with you. Peace. It's in alignment. You are meant to find peace. And then here's 222, 22, 22. This is 22 blessed. It's just, there's something about this blessed that it flipped up and then it also flips down. Here we have 22 and 23. So again, this is sort of like a regression of sorts. But then also not really. Oh. This blessed here talks about humility and being humble. This is a tricky situation for you, isn't it, King? What the fuck? Dying to the status quo, dying to the tribe, dying to the place you feel belonging. And the fates, I see that again. So this is a regeneration in the tribe. I don't want to say an awakening. It's not. It doesn't seem like it. It seems a little bit temporary, but again, I'm remembering the new life that brought on this general thing. Looking at something with fresh eyes. Tell me a bit more about this. Oh God. Oh, air sign king. What the fuck? It's a bit complicated. It's quite complicated. Home and rescue and this regeneration and this blessed. I'll say this because we're already still have to get your prosperity reading done and the queens. It's going to take a while. What I'm going to say in short here, air sign kings, is I don't like saying this. In essence, take a break from certain commitments. Okay? So weird. Damn. Go towards what makes you feel good. Go towards what makes you feel fresh. Go towards where you feel a sense of belonging. That will help in settling you a little bit. Know that this is a break. Know that it's a break. And know that there's still some stuff around you that needs to be dealt with. But for this week, when it comes to love and romance, it seems like you'll be guided towards taking a break. And that is an alignment. It's just when I say taking a break, it means kind of leaving one situation for a situation that makes you feel good, or a person that makes you feel good. Okay. And using that energy to breathe so that you can get back and sort out your home. Because no one's going to save you. This is temporary. So I guess enjoy the break while you can. Just know that it's not necessarily forever. It's a holiday. Okay? Oh, that was a bit awkward. That was awkward for me. Eric King, I don't know what you're getting up to, but that was a little awkward. That was really awkward. Let me get a prosperity card for you, and then we'll keep it moving. Okay, because that was longer than I expected it to be. All right, babes. May I please have a prosperity message for Air Kings, please, for this week? What are you up to, Air King? Fuck. Shit. Okay. When it comes to your finances and stuff like that, this is all I'm gonna pull for you. This talks about, this is a time to take pride in your accomplishments. Okay? It's time to take pride in your accomplishments. You're doing good work, providing exceptional service, and are well compensated for it. The world rains gratitude upon you, and you're happy with the results of your efforts and creativity. Isn't it amazing to consider all that you've done? Remember your partnership with Spirit in this moment too. Remember your partnership with Spirit in this moment too. Your soul has always known you could accomplish anything if it brought you joy. So essentially, this is fuck. This whole week, Air Sign King, you are meant to follow your joy, follow your bliss in love and in money. If something brings you joy, do it. Just please don't be reckless with people or people's hearts. Oh, God. Oh. Keep your light on. Good luck. God damn. Hey, Air Sign Queen. Hey, Air Sign Queen, baby. Hey, Air Sign Queen. Let's get your love guidance going. Oh, Air Sign Kings or messy. Oh my God. Love guidance, please, for Air Sign Queens for this week. I have to go faster. Oh, is that all you want to give me? Alright. Deceptive chemistry. You deserve love and protection. Disengage because it's deceptive chemistry. That's your guidance. Don't engage because it's deceptive chemistry. Again, the romance angels, I don't know if they're telling me your guidance. They probably are in some ways, or they're telling me what you are thinking. They may be showing me your panties, Air Sign Queen. Either something may happen or, whatever this weekend that you feel a strong pull to and attraction towards, but it's a little bit deceptive, or you will believe it's deceptive, and so you will disengage, attempting to stay in control over the situation, over whatever comes your way. So let's actually, yeah, this might be you. This is exactly what I just fucking said. You thinking, oh shit, I'm feeling this pull, or something sort of popped off in some sort of way. I'm feeling a strong zoom, 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 zoom attraction to something. And I don't think it's real, so I'm just going to disengage in order to maintain some sort of control, to keep myself, you know, in my high tower, in my zone, my throne that I've built, my protection sphere that I've built for myself. There's a shadow. Do you see that? Do you see that there? So you may not entirely be too off. You may not entirely be too off. There may be some sort of shadowy pull to something, because this is so meta. This could be your shadow manifested in life coming towards you. Does that make sense to you? If you're like a twin flame or something, if you're not a twin flame, just hold on for a second. If you're a twin flame or something, your twin is you, is, to me, my twin is my shadow pushed out. Like, they are the embodiment of my shadow, the parts of me that I haven't that I've deemed inappropriate or whatever. I am also his shadow, for sure. The things that he's ignored and shunned in certain ways. So with this, it's almost looking like you're protecting yourself with these swords, these thoughts. They're righteous. Where's the book? I got these fresh as. Alright. The dark night of the soul is coming to an end. Come through. It may be that someone else pulls you from the fearful place, or you may be able to get enough distance from the situation to separate fear from reality. Either way, you can expect to make a breakthrough. It will only get brighter from here on. That's awesome. I need to know a little bit more about the situation, though. Air sign queen. Love guidance for air sign queen. Okay, so things are getting better. We have Three of Cups. Three of Cups also showed up for for the air sign queen. It's so cute. Three of Cups here to me is someone sort of making an offering to someone, exalting themselves or exalting their spiritual sense. I feel like, here's the thing, I have just seen the Strength card and the Sun card, and the Strength and Sun card came up with the fears. Your fears are valid. So when it comes to this deception, your fears are valid. What you're worried about, these swords are indeed righteous, okay? It's just that you don't know if that shadow is friend or foe. So I feel like it's for you to keep a healthy distance this week and not overly engage. Maybe disengage. Because disengaging and let go of control issues paired up tells me something about going with the flow. Wasn't there yin energy for you guys in the general reading? I think it was yin energy in the Thanksgiving reading. Regardless, that's what you pretty much need to embody here. With chemistry, things are balanced enough for you. Like the Knight of Swords said, the dark night of the soul is almost over. You're on your way out. It's just that as you are on your way out, what's on the outside is, that's awesome, by the way, Air Queen. I'm proud of you. What's on the outside, your fears on the outside are valid. You will need these 9 swords to help you cut through and decipher things and see clearly and help you understand things as you step out of the dark night into the light of the sun, into dawn. It's not all guns and roses. It's not all roses and sunshine. There are thorns on those roses. The sun can burn you if you don't have sunscreen. So I feel like continue It is a time for celebration with this Three of Cups here, but it's a self-celebration of you exalting the heavens, this isn't a romance reading. You offering up your emotion and saying, I'm giving up control here. I will give you this cup. I will give you this third cup, the Spirit. And you help me figure out what to do with these two cups here. That's awesome, Air Queen. It's a giving up enough of control, but maintaining your boundaries and disengaging from things that are scary emotionally and mentally. Things that you're not sure of, but you're using your heart and protecting your heart to move forward, whatever forward is. Four of Wands. Fuck yeah. Celebration times two. Not being alone anymore. Moving forward towards sharing this cup with someone who wants to enter and cross this threshold with you. This is the daylight. This is the sun. Now, this is the better side to me of the Four of Wands, because this is a fake-ass sun. But this is a dawning. This is a dawn. This is the night. The dark night of the soul sort of completing. Not completing. But that phase where it's no longer so dark, because now your eyes have adjusted. This is deep, wow. Your eyes have adjusted to the certain situation romantically. This is fucking awesome. Fuck yes, air sign. Fuck it up. Shit, you're owning shit. This is, how do I explain this? This is you, if you imagine, darkness. Darkness feels especially dark when light has been suddenly taken away from you. So this is you stumbling from your bed to use the bathroom at night. You turn on the light so you can see the toilet bowl. You do your thing, and then you turn off the light and you're in instant darkness. That's the dark night of the soul. That's some shit that you're like, oh God. Now, when your eyes adjust in the darkness, that's when you start seeing the light that is available in the darkness. Come fucking through with that shadow shit. Yes. The light that is in the darkness. The light in the darkness are stars. And then you become wiser to the darkness. You start feeling through. You know where the walls are. You know where the plugs are. You know where things jut out. And you begin to sense your way through the darkness. You don't have to be born in the darkness, but you're sort of reborn in the darkness. You know how to handle the darkness. And just as you're getting a handle for the darkness, you begin to have an appreciation of the darkness. And you begin to not offer your cup to the darkness, but you offer your cup to yourself. It's like a kudos. Yeah, Earth. Yeah, Earth sign, Queen. Yeah, good job. Yeah, you're doing it. You're owning shit. And as you're owning shit, then you wake up to the sun that's peeking through, the light that's slowly trickling back in. This could be a sunrise. It seems like a sunset, but for this purpose, it seems like, let's say it's a sunrise. Sunrising into this sort of party, this harmony, this threshold, crossing the threshold of the dark night into the sun. Now, I mentioned before that the sun card came out. The sun card came out on the dark side, and so did the strength card. To me, that says whatever fears you've been thinking about, whatever you've sort of processed, you're still processing. It's just now the dark night of the soul is taking place in the soul, the sun. The dark night of the soul is progressing to the next level, the new life of figuring out everything that you kind of figured out in the darkness of the night in the light, to see how it matches up to what you've done, what you've grown, how you've come through certain things. You're more balanced, air sign, but you're also wise to the deception of the dark, and you're mitigating that space between, oh, this is what that edge was. Is it safe? Is it not? maybe I should have been more careful around this corner because that's actually could really hurt me. Thank God I'm okay. I don't know if that makes sense, but this is actually really awesome. This is fucking deep as shit. But you're slowly, you're not, you're disengaging, but it's almost like you're observing more so than pulling back, if that makes sense. You're more so looking and deciphering and looking at things as an observer and letting things fall where they will with this let go of control issues. I'm fucking proud of you, bitch. Come through. And you're not alone. Spirit is with you. This cup that you offered Spirit, this cup that you offered your highest self, that your higher self, your sovereign self, you're not working alone. You're creative. You're doing things differently because now you have a whole different perspective. You've mastered dark and entering into remastering light. Okay, I'm gonna stop here. So have a good love weekend. How does that relate pragmatically to like earthly stuff? This is you in a romantic situation, letting the chips fall where they will. This is you taking a back seat, but still enjoying the ride and contributing to the conversation when you need to. This is you not freaking out about conversation with someone or whatever. You're kind of letting things flow where they need to. If the conversation is over, the conversation is fucking over. If you're still talking, then you're still talking. But this is you being balanced and being in a certain mindset where you're not too much of anything. You see your angst and your anxiety, and you're friends with that angst and anxiety over whatever chemistry, attraction, and deception, or sort of faux-ness of whatever's going on. The thing that glitters, that is no longer. You're looking at the true essence of it now, or wanting to look at the true essence of it. It's no longer this bright and shiny ball. You're looking at it from a standpoint that you've gone through what you need to go through. So like, it's almost like, how do I explain that? It's almost like, and this is a bad example, but it's almost like when you've been stood up multiple times, it doesn't hurt as much. So it's kind of like that. Like you're approaching it from this base of where something has, you've kind of experienced the worst of it. So moving forward, you're just kind of like, all right, well, all right, whatever. I can handle this, whatever comes up. Okay. Let me pull your prosperity message. For money, prosperity, please, for Air Queens. Is there a message for them? What is the message for them, please? Thank you. Come fucking through. You're moving towards your treasure, bitch. Yes. Yes. This is that card. I love getting this card as a money card. Do you see this fucking turtle? This turtle, okay, is moving in water. It's moving slow but steady wins the race, bitch. And look at that treasure. You have the treasure. You are the key. You're going to more treasure. You're probably taking this treasure to your treasure mountain. Treasure mountain. Charlie. At this time, you can be confident that success is yours. Your ideas are all hitting the mark, and you're in a true manifestation period, when you will see evidence of the seeds of prosperity you planted in the past. The appearance of this card in a reading indicates that your dreams and aspirations align with concrete signs of prosperity in the world of form. Come fucking through. This is some tangible shit. This is a very auspicious and fortunate time for business. Yes. Creative projects will flourish as inspiration strikes. Share your wealth with others too. Generosity and gratitude should lead you now. Thanksgiving, right? Alright, babe. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know. This was not supposed to be this long, but I'd appreciate your appreciation. Let me know if you enjoyed this video by liking it and letting me know in the comments what resonated for you, what you learned, something that you want to take away from this video into this week, and how you're doing, okay? And let me know what your favorite dish is too. Yum. Anyway, I appreciate you, I adore you, and I wish you the best of everything. Absolutely, 100%. So keep your light on, good luck, and happy Thanksgiving.